Alright guys, today I want to tell you guys about the one questions that I found on the internet, and I'm going to answer it for you guys. And it's really random, so I guess I like this one and I hope you guys will enjoy. So first question is, when is the last time I experienced nostalgia? I don't think I experienced nostalgia recently. I don't really remember much of my past except when it's probably bad, but for the good times I can remember what it is. So I think I will answer this question because I never experienced nostalgia. Nostalgia is just like a good past memory that I experienced again, but I never had it. So yeah. Number two, what's the scariest dream you ever had? So I have already told you guys about my story about drowning in my dreams, and also like almost like dying in my dreams, or how I actually probably was lucid dreaming and I told myself to come back alive, which I did, which I survived. But I don't think that's the scariest dream. Recently I had a scariest dream where I had a dream where I dreamt and I saw a ghost in my dream. I don't know what is the meaning about, but I thought I saw somewhere, but I forgot. But I saw a ghost and it's like terrifying. It's like a girl and she is with a white gown, and on a white ground there is like blood stains. So, and it really felt scary in my dreams. But then I woke up, so I forgot about my dream. So that's great because I don't know why I dreamt of that. It's just really weird. But yeah, it's very scary also. Number three, what's the weirdest thought you've ever had? I have weird thoughts every time. I sometimes say things that I don't really mean because when I say it, it just comes out silly and it doesn't make sense. But because at that time me and my family were having a dinner and the cake was just like kind of frozen, and it was a durian cake, so it was like I want to eat it where it's not really frozen. I was just telling my sister and her husband that maybe she put it in a microwave, and then my sister just look at me and then she just like, oh god, this girl. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's the most weirdest thing I ever said and thought of. It was just spontaneous. I just had an idea. So number four, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word fidget? I fidget a lot. I get distracted a lot. Even my friend tells me that when I'm speaking in where I can just like look around, and probably on myself, by myself, I would just like fidget and like be restless, I guess. Even I'm a restless sleeper, so I would sleep, but I have to like toss and turn around ever since I was young. So yeah, that comes to my mind. Number five, what made up word would you incorporate into the English language if you could? I don't know. I like the word ridiculous, preposterous. I'm not sure if that's part of the. It is part of the English language, but still though, I like those words because I don't hear people say it often. And pathetic, yeah, I like those words. I don't know a made up word because I never invented English language, but I think for this one, I just wish that I heard those words more. I mean, I know it's really mean the use, but like I think it's funny because I like when people roast me sometimes. So number six, what animal would you want to be reincarnated as? Oh gosh, I don't know. I really love Winnie the Pooh. I love bears, and I will never be reincarnated back as an animal. If I'm gone, I'm just gone. But if there's some animal that I really want to be like, I guess just Winnie the Pooh, some kind of bear, and yeah, I think bears are really cute. It warms my heart a lot. So yeah, sorry for my rabbits. And question 7, if you could visit one planet, which would it be? I think I want to visit planet Mars. I know it's really weird because I personally don't really know much about the solar system, but that time when I was really mad at someone, I was like saying maybe I should kick this guy to planet Saturn or whatever, and I would be in planet Mars, so we would like be separated and we would not see each other. And yeah, um, really bad guy girl relationship, not relationship, but like as a friendship, like we're just both killing each other. We just really like each other when actually behind the scenes we don't like each other at all. Like we're just scathing. So that was really bad. I wanted to kick him off to another planet, and I lived in another planet where I don't have to see him. So yeah. 8, what superpower do you wish you had? I wish that I could like teleport to other places because it's cool. Because I love to see travel things, like other countries and everything, and like nice nature places where I wish I could be in, but I can't. And then sometimes I just want to be my friend, and probably in this country or even in the country. So I wish we could just teleport to them. Yeah, that'd be super cool, but also scary at the same time. Probably would like scare my friend to death. Number 9, what's your very first memory? What does this mean? Like when I'm like looking back now, or just like when I was really young, what did I thought of? Because I really don't know. But I think the most prominent one is that I had this memory where I had a lot of traumatizing things that happened to me when I was young. But I think my memory is that this is the good part, where I remember that when I was, like I said before in my videos, when I was young, I literally was alone at home because my other siblings and my parents were working. So that time when I came back from school, I think I forgot my key, my house key. So I remember my brother actually came and also like opened the door for me, and I was just waiting outside for like quite some time. Luckily he came, and I'm really grateful for him, because I don't know what would happen if he wasn't there or if it was raining. So yeah. And number 10, what did I say as a kid when asked what do you want to be when you grow up? No one really asked me that question, but because I was quite imaginative as a child, I was actually doodling and like drawing, and also just probably like dresses or just flowers and everything. I thought myself I want to be a fashion designer, but I have no idea about fashion at all. I just wear what I want. Yeah, and just bad memories where I go out for my own clothes, so like I just wore what I had, and like this girl just tells me off and be like, I don't like I dress like an old grandma or something. I'm just like, okay, fine, it's fine. I was kind of like bitter about it, and she's not my friend anymore. But I guess yeah. But then now I have my own like money. I still wear what I want. I still buy what I think is nice for me. Not really like fashionable, but I think it's like wear whatever I want because it's comfortable and I like it, not because I want to like please others. Yeah, I don't know, it was really bad time point, because like I just like at a point of time, like I was just really younger than the age I am today. I'm just like, I've had enough people just like talking about me, especially my head back, and she's just like this. So I'm just like, these two friends last time didn't really like me, pretended to like me, so I'm just like, whatever. So now I try to be more grateful for my friends, because even though I don't really place much importance on like friendship, because I'm always there for the person, I just don't know how they really feel about me. But I'm really just really grateful for them, because they actually stuck with me through my tough times and also through when I needed them. So I appreciate that. So yeah, but I can never be a fashion designer because I don't know anything about fashion. I can't count. I mean, if I want to create my own clothes, I have to count like the fabrics and everything. That's not me. So sometimes I can't even count my change. Like for the whole numbers I can, but if like decimals I can't, which is I guess embarrassing. But when I told my friend, she said the same thing. So there's always calculators for a reason. It's always why when we purchase things, it's always like a total amount. So like I just don't care about it. So question 11, if you could change careers right this second, what would you do? I'm not even employed now, but if I were to say something ideal, I'd probably say researcher in psychology. I'm not sure if I could ever do that. Maybe it's possible, but I just have to learn software skills, and I think it's ideal, but I think it's boring at the same time. So I wouldn't know where I would end up in the future. So I just hope that it's something that I would enjoy at least. 12, what makes you happiest? This is so hard because when I just live my life having difficulties with what it seems to be like schizophrenia or whatever that's really happening, that I share you guys with like negative voices and hallucinations, I feel like nothing ever really makes me happy. And I still can like enjoy people and like be grateful for them, and be grateful for my just being like included and like doing things with people, like eating and also like participating in really great things that give me kind of enjoyment. I still can enjoy myself, but I think when I play my rabbits, Frosty and Cotton, I feel really happy. Like I love Frosty because she's very cute. She's a very nice rabbit, and I just feel happy because she's like the most purest thing ever. And Cotton is a very adventurous boy, and I think they're both really pretty, despite the gender differences. But I think they just gave me so much like warmth in my heart that I never knew I had, and I just kind of cried a bit because I never thought I kind of deserve it, or I was really scared to lose them in front of me, just really unnecessary because like nothing's gonna happen to them, and like we take care of them. And also my Winnie the Pooh, because I love Winnie the Pooh, and I have a plush toy and just love it. When I was younger, I don't know why I didn't hug it, but now I do hug it, and I really like it. It's just really like it's different from the normal like Winnie the Pooh, and I just big enough for me to hug and like cuddle. It's not too huge, it's not too small, and it has really nice features rather than the one I see nowadays at the Mini Toons or whatever like those like old like plush toys store. Like I don't really care, but like yeah, they are all just look weird. Even people who give me Winnie the Pooh, like my sister's friend just gave to her and then she passed to me. I just don't really like it as much as my current one now that I really like. And also my cousin gave me this Winnie the Pooh from Japan. It's all white, but I still prefer my current one. So yeah. Question 30. When is the last time I can remember feeling totally at peace? I don't really have peace because of what I go through every day, but there are times where before I go to sleep, or when I'm just like resting, when I close my eyes and I don't hear or see anything, or when I'm just in deep sleep, I'm really happy and I'm really at peace. Because sometimes when we dream of like really bad things or ridiculous things, but when we dream of nothing, that's the most peaceful thing ever. And yeah, that's when I feel the most peaceful. Question 40. Which of the 7 wonders of the world do you want to visit the most? I'm sorry, I don't know what does that mean. I don't want to visit that anyway, so yeah. Question 15. What country do you most want to travel to? I don't know why, but I always thought about US. I don't know what part of US even, because the country is huge, but I just feel like I don't know why I like it so much. I just don't know. I do watch like American like celebrities, YouTubers, but that doesn't mean I want to visit that country because of that. I think maybe because of the nature and everything like that. And I do follow on Facebook. I do follow like a lot of like nature travel blogs, so I can see like different parts of US, or like any country really, and I just be like, oh, that's really pretty, that's really peaceful, and that's really something that I don't have right now, because Singapore is a nice country, but like over there's like really clear waters at the beach, and also like I think I would love to travel someday alone, so I would want to go to like nature places and enjoy myself. But I still say US. There's no other like, okay, I also have other countries, but I'll say US because I don't know, I just find it interesting. Yeah. Question 16. Which foreign language would you like to learn? I think Russian, because I try to understand and learn a bit of the basics, which I know like 1 or 2 words. But when you try to learn Russian, I swear it's just really difficult. I think for me it really is. Like people can really learn languages really fast and well. I know people who are just masters at it, but for me, when I learn Russian and I don't really learn languages well, I just think it's really hard, especially when you write it. I have a Russian online friend, and she's like, sometimes I also struggle with like writing down and also understanding the Russian language. So it's kind of like, I guess, comforting, but at the same time, like, yeah, I just think it's really hard. Question 17. What's the most ticklish spot on your body? I don't like when people tickle me. I'd probably be like rage mode, but I think anywhere really, but I think the hips would be the most ticklish. I would imagine that, and that's probably true. Question 18. When is the last time you really laughed out loud? Every day, sometimes, even when I feel like pretty shitty because of my symptoms, and not like symptoms, just like hearing things or like seeing things that really, you know, that aren't really there, and just ignore them. Sometimes it just drains me, it drains my energy. But sometimes I also think about something funny, I just laugh out loud by myself. And yeah, and with other people also, I would also laugh if I find things funny with them. So probably almost every day I would laugh to myself and just be like, laughing at my own jokes. Yeah. 19. What's your favorite joke? I don't have a favorite joke actually. I just sometimes imagine something in my mind and then I laugh at it. But because it's just like a picture in my mind, or like something that's happening, and I just laugh at it. I don't have a favorite joke really. I just think like I like to watch funny videos, and I'm I like to laugh at it. Sometimes I remember certain jokes, but more like to what they said. So I don't have a favorite joke at all for now. I like MEMES though, because it's really funny and relatable. Question 20. When is the last time you vomited and why? I have never vomited recently, but last time I did, and it's over something really stupid. So basically, when I was probably like 17 or 18 years old, I bought like a cheese sandwich, a cheese and ham sandwich, and I put it in my bag. So the next morning when I woke up, I thought it was okay to eat, so I just ate it. But when I went to school, when I went to college, I just like felt really dizzy, and I don't know why I felt dizzy. Then I went and like vomit in the toilet, and I'm just like, okay, you know what, that's kind of silly. And also I didn't really think about it because I just ate it, and cheese can like expire like overnight or just go really bad, and I didn't refrigerate it, so I'm like, yeah, I regretted that. And also I don't think it's really actual vomit, but when I was like having to take a lot of medicines like antipsychotics, antidepressant, which I didn't really need, which I'm completely free of them, and I have to really keep going to be free of them, and because those are really bad, like when I take like too many times at a shot, it just makes my body reject it, and I would just like feel the medicine coming out of my mouth, which is really bad anyway. So like I have to recover naturally, and I think I'm pretty much managing it, even though it might be hard. But I think it's much easier than having to rely on drugs and those kind of things. But everybody's different. Question 21. What's the first movie that made you laugh out loud? I don't have movie. I grew up just watching like Disney, Wheels of Waverly Place, or I can't really think well, or like Hannah Montana, or like Pair of Kings. So I don't really have movies. I don't really like to watch movies. So yeah, I like to watch supernatural and horror a lot. But I can't remember which movie that made me laugh. Probably Snoopy, I guess, the movie, because the guy was just like a really shy to approach the girl, and I think I find it kind of funny. If I didn't laugh out loud, I probably laughed inside a bit. And then when he approached the girl's house and wanted to like talk to her, the dog Snoopy just was like, the guy was nervous and then like literally shaking, and then Snoopy went to like ring the doorbell for him. I just like laugh because it's funny, like because the guy was so nervous, and just be like, back up, man. So yeah, what's the question 22? What's the first movie that made you cry? Oh my memory is bad. I don't think. Oh yes, so I watched Frozen 2, and yeah, I cried when Olaf just literally like melted, and I thought he died or something. It simply seems like he died. Be like, I was crying, like really crying, like legitimately crying with the mucus all coming out, everything like that. I was like, I was so sad when he died, but he's just so cute and like bubbly and like everything like that. Like probably like the life of the party of everyone. When I watch Frozen, everybody is okay and everything, but like when this Van of like, related to Anna, like he's just so dumb. He doesn't even, when Anna's in danger, he just keeps singing and singing and doesn't even save Anna. So he wastes his time, and like Elsa, poor girl, poor princess, she just have to be like kind of tortured and restrained. I mean, not really tortured, but like, emotionally, like people just kind of fear her for her magic, which is not really bad. So it's like when Olaf was like melted down, just be like, oh no, he gone. I started to cry. Yeah, and it's like before he left, he's just like, it's like here it is, it's gonna be gone. So I just cried. Yeah. Question 23. What's the most memorable book you've ever read? I know I don't like romance at all. I just like, I hate romance. I hate the thought of it. I hate, the love context of romance. I just hate everything because I don't really like it, because I don't really have to believe in ideas and concepts, especially when I haven't experienced it. So, but actually bought a book last time, a few years ago. I think the book is called Dear John, and I think it's really kind of cool to kind of imagine myself and to see these two characters inside the book, because it's quite intriguing, and it's really sad. I guess I forgot the ending, but still I think it was my first book I ever read, like romantic way. And yeah, so, and also the last book that I ever read. Question 24. What's your favorite color? I like hot pink and gold. Question 25. What song do you most associate with your childhood? Oh god. When I was young, I used to sing a lot of random songs. Those pop songs, those Last Christmas, You Gave Me My Heart kind of thing. Yeah, I just like to sing a lot of those. My childhood, I guess. I guess it was. I just remember the bad. It's also good, but I don't know what song. I think Avril Lavigne. In a sense, I used to listen to Taylor Swift, Fearless, Avril Lavigne, some of the songs, but like, yeah, in a sense, I don't know. Just a random thing that I associate with, but then I don't really have to really care. It's just a question. And I love music. I listen to like a wide variety of it. So yeah, you just take that. Question 26. What major historical event took place the year before you were born? No idea. I born in 2000 and I don't know what happened in 1999. So I don't care. Question 27. What era would you choose to live in if you could? I wanna be like treated like a royal princess, maybe, where everything was served to you.